Hello everyone, my name is Lance90 and welcome back to Let's Play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties in the last episode. Not that for you anything was actually wrong, it was on my end. Just want to get this pit between me and her so that she can get slowed down. Check all these bodies. Wonder what happens if we dig this stuff out. Corpse-filled pit. Sheesh. Literally knee-deep in the dead. Might be thinking of being too cautious since these are just regular zombies that we could just fight them all. Well, you know what? This is a metal building right here. Maybe the FEMA camp isn't as easy as I thought it was. It's like, we don't know if we might accidentally pull a whole horde all at once. And if we do, we're gonna really hate life, so in Cataclysm it's always best to be careful, even if it's really slow and annoying. See, like, coming around this corner. Probably aggroed most of this horde. Which is why we would like to just keep using this trap we have here. Since it's quite effective, it damages them, and when they're in the pit, they're moving really slow. And like, if we had an infinite amount of ammo, we wouldn't have to worry about being as careful as much. Hear people like yelling outside. For some reason, the other day, some crazy stuff was going on outside. I don't even know what. But the neighbors actually called the police on someone. I may have to pause the video and see what's going on. These ones got stuck outside the fence, but they can still break it down. Hopefully we can shoot through it, though. I was wondering where it saw zombies, because I didn't see any. Some distance. I can reload that headlamp with a battery if I had one. Alright, actually went through most of our arrows there. Actually, waiting would be a good idea. Give me my arrows back, please. My bolts, rather. Huh, this dog. Oh, that's what pulled the zombies this way, was this dog. Okay, well, give me back my arrows. sure we haven't left any behind. Have. Alright, still a few more buildings to clear out here. A quarterstaff with this one, since it seems like just regular zombies spawn in this. Use the bed to slow them down. Alright. Sure there's anything in the corners. Whole lot of nothing. Alright. Still got a scary room, but let's clear out this last pin over here. Alright, we have no idea what's going to be in this room. So let's wield our shotgun. Make sure it's loaded. I'm even gonna take a puff of my inhaler, I think. And let's eat the energy drink. Zombie technician and hazmat zombie. Not dangerously close. He's separated by a glass wall, so this is still here. And I bet there's still a chance that a zombie Hulk can spawn in there. These things can't smash through this glass, but the zombie Hulk could. I've had it happen before. It was a long time ago. I thought that maybe it's been so long that maybe they don't even have it anymore, but they clearly would have been wrong. Close to the skin with 1 encumbrance. I was going to say, if it had 0 encumbrance, you could just wear these. Even still, you can. I think you could just wear these. 1 encumbrance is not bad. Even though we have 20 encumbrance. Extra coverage literally can't hurt. I don't know if there's like a control panel anywhere. Hazmat zombies can be butchered for CBMs. Well, we got our gun. Oh, well, they're actually like really stuck in there because there's no control panel or anything. Okay. I might have just been unlucky that time there was a zombie Hulk in there. They can break through the reinforced glass. Okay. I think we're in the clear now. Let's head out this way, because our car's over in this direction. Put down everything we don't need to carry around. Honestly, we might retire the Remington, since it's out of ammo. Instead, put the shotgun into our survivor harness. Alright. What was Thorazine? Military ID card's a great find for us. Put it in the other pile just so I know it's separate. Antipsychotic medication. Not really something we need right now, but perhaps we'll need it at some point. Alright, let's take the car closer to the zombie bodies. Being the military zombie bodies. Careful not to hit any boulders. Yeah, the military car was exactly what we were looking for. That should open up, letting us go to some other places that are military-based. It's pretty much all we have going for us now is... You have to start exploring the late game content. Because we pretty much conquered surviving. Our character eats an absurd amount of food, but... Other than that, we're pretty much fine. I want your battery from the radio. Gas mask, I could use your charges. Ammo pouch, we can use for crafting some things. Army helmet and combat boots and tactical gloves all have Kevlar, so don't mind if I do. Another gun, another gun. MREs when it hurt. Right, we're actually capping out on weight, which is not common. Because it's mostly guns and things. Take your ballistic vest and tactical gloves, though. I swore we had more than just 2 out here. Nade, which is always useful. Helmet liner will be nice in wintertime. This is different than the one we had before. I think the other one was a drop ammo pouch, but could be wrong. Ballistic vest keeps tapping me out. And we do have a grenade now. I'll put that in the other pile, actually. Of course, I pressed the wrong direction. Luckily, we can do this. Okay, finish you off here. Actually, I think it's just because the vest is so heavy that's getting us. It's not because of the total weight of everything. Oh, an M110 A1 plus 4. Derivative of the G28 with aluminum upper receiver to meet U.S. Army weight requirements is gas operated. Rotating bolt rifle accurate to 1.5 MOA. Semi-auto. That might be really good. Gloves, combat boots, rigid Kevlar. What exactly rigid Kevlar is? Radio, aid kit, hemostatic powder. Trying to see how much I could get away with carrying in one load without picking up those vests. First aid kit can go in the other pile. I guess the hemostatic powder can too. Go. .249 to the machine gun. Can't grab both vests. That's a lot of 223 ammo, though. That's really nice to see. That That AR-15 uses the .223. Your ballistic vest isn't broken for once. Most of them are so broken that you can't even use them. Okay. I'll grab my ammo casings that I'm sure. Don't know if we'll get to the point where we can load that up. A pointy stick. Or reload ammunition, that is. But if we can, it'd be nice. Alright. Guess we can loot all the zombie bodies, but take a look. Their stuff won't weigh as much as the other ones. As the military stuff did. Most of it we just won't care about. I don't even remember if I saw anything I cared about, but cash card is it's alright. Oh yeah, there's a military zombie in here. We've been finding so many of these ballistic vests now, they don't seem as good as they used to be. And they are different than the... There's a different kind of vest too. This is the other one we saw. Probably not as good as the AR-15 for what we need, but now I won't be able to carry that much more. Alright, I'm gonna consider that good enough. I don't think anything else had anything on them I wanted. We'll take a closer look at some of this stuff when we get home. Unloading the guns and then comparing them to the AR-15. I don't think we saw very much else that used different ammo types. Alright, we'll head home. That's a beehive, huh? Beehive, prison. Next destination, now that we have a key card. Probably be that military helipad. Was it this? Yeah. Probably head there next. And then we'd want to find a military base. We see labs, but labs we need a science key card. Seems like the key cards are a lot more rare. Used to be like any military zombie or any sciencey zombie would have their ID card. Now it seems we only found one. We only killed quite a few at this point. Could even check, really. Yeah, not while we're driving, because I might hit a key that'll make me bail out of the car or something stupid. We could hunt a deer again by running it over. All in all, though, that was pretty successful. I don't really want to hit these raccoons. It's not necessary. Home sweet home. All right. Drop all of our stuff. That fire surprised me for a second. Forgot that if you leave while your fire's on, it won't go away because it's no time is being simulated, really. I'll drop all that stuff so it's a little bit easier to move things. Alright, let's start by unloading these guns. So grab the ammo casings. So much ammo. Okay, so what were the guns we had before? Is it the M16A4 or is it M4A1? They should be on this pile. Or not. So I did something crazy with them. Did we only have one? That doesn't seem right. Surely I had more than one. Oh, there they are. We had M4A1s. We know we can drop those for sure. M249's the machine gun. Definitely not what we're looking for. .308. So are we carrying a .308 gun with us? No. But one thing I'm interested with this gun, it's not what I want to use, although it is decent. Or actually probably pretty good. But it only has the ammo that we have so far. I'd rather rip the stuff off of it and put it on a different gun. So for now we're gonna I don't like that. Why are you telling me to point? I'm not a gun guy. We've already talked about this before, but why does the gun ammo type say 223, and then when you have the ammo on its own, it says 556? Oh, there's a reason, probably. Just strange to me. Let's see. Have enough to fill almost two more. Oops. Don't need those. Now all I want to do, grab the AR, oops, 15. Let's go for a closer zoom for now. And compare some of these other guns here. M16A4. It's faster. Although I still don't... Like, these make sense that they're faster because the number's lower, which is how every other weapon in the game works. But for some reason, the base aim speed has been showing up as higher a lot of the time, even when these are lower. Well, it shouldn't be a positive if it's based on how everything else works, you know? It has a recommended strength. It does have a burst fire mode, though. The problem with the burst fire is we might accidentally fire it for being trigger happy. We should actually look at that real quick. You'd think I would know, but I actually never use the guns that much in this game. On a rare occasion, you'll go full auto when you intend to fire a single shot. This will have no effect when firing semi-automatic firearms. Does it count on burst weapons, though, is the key. Because burst fire and full auto are totally different things. And then compare that and this. This one is also faster, but it does less damage. And is less accurate. So yeah, and it has auto fire, so we don't want that. So now we're just down to these two, and the M16A4 is better, assuming that the AR-15, or assuming that we won't burst fire it on accident. And even then, 3-round burst isn't as bad as going full auto with a gun. And then the other thing I wanted to check is the accessories. Because we want to take the accessories off of this one and toss it on there. Looks like they could both use both. So drop that, and then we have to figure out how to take the mods out of this gun. Activate it. Okay. Probably want the scope and the stock. I don't know if we want the bipod or suppressor, though, because the bipod... I think we have to do something to make it work. I don't think it just works on its own. I don't know if we have to crouch or if we have to be next to something that's mid-height, like a table or something. Scope. Doesn't actually say what it does. Sight dispersion, aim speed 0. Does it get rid of these modifiers, maybe? I guess let's try. Lowered the first number down to 0 for this case, and this one didn't change the... I think it just lowered the front dispersion number. Does seem pretty good. Don't know how much I care about the suppressor. So I bet handling modifier going up is actually a negative. Given that the suppressor lowers it, even though the only benefit of the suppressor should be the sound change, so I don't think... Which is why I think the bipod's bad, because I think it Gives you like plus 18 handling. Alright. Well, with that out of the way, though, that's a pretty souped-up gun. And now, like, I don't even think I need to carry some of these other guns around with me anymore. Just because we have so many 5.56 now. But we're all out of time for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, remember the like button. Keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.